Okay. I got this set up on my other computer, so that if when I go and turn in my computer for repairs, I can just keep doing this. It's late. It's actually soon time to start doing teeth stuff. But what the hell happened to this? Ooh, I'm gonna need to throw these things away. I don't feel too well. I vomited a little bit, like a little bleep. I have those a lot, but not like this usually. I just want to get this done with as fast as possible, ASAP. Lickety mother flippin' split. And I figured if I keep doing this a little bit a day, even if I don't feel like it, if I just do a little bit every day, I'll make progress! That's the important part. When do we have a turn? Oh, fuck. We have a turn for Kruideniers-winkel. Supermarkt. Supermarkt, okay. I don't know, but something about like, it really doesn't feel like the song works at the supermarket. It's not enough branding. The biggest problem I'm suffering from right now is oh my god. This feels so good. Ooh, this is some quality. Ah, there's the warm glow. That's some A-grade nostalgia. Oh my god. Why am I translating something that is only destroying me emotionally to think about? Why am I even on the fucking RP server nowadays? It's been alright. Thank you. I don't know what to think of myself anymore. Why am I doing this to myself? Why is it every single day I wake up, I'm like, I need to do this? Is it a sense of duty? Am I becoming an adult now? Is this what an adult is like? You're just slowly but surely choking yourself emotionally. Or maybe it's because I want to do something to make up for all the mistakes I made. You never know what video. Man, my channel's starting to grow, and it's spooky scary. There's people commenting on videos now! The fuck are you doing? There are better channels out there. Channels with production values, education, smarts, or just people who have interesting things to say. Oh well. You're stuck with me now until you leave. Then you're not stuck with me. In fact, we're not really stuck as much as, you know, you're inconvenienced by me. The inconvenience being to close your browser or click a better video. Sure, the recommended video is filled with something great. Maybe it's another person complaining about PewDiePie being the new Hitler or something. I don't know. Man, I don't... What I'd give to forget. Like, it's such a weird thing to want to forget because it's not a major thing, but to me it is. To me, it is. This is my first visual novel, and it was a great experience. And I feel that I ruined it somehow. I asked too many questions. I knew too many spoilers. And I feel that I have to atone for it. God damn it, this is what Jesus must have felt like when the internet was invented. He was like, God damn it, if I go back there, this is never going to stop, is it? And God's like, you don't have the faintest clue, little boy. Then Muhammad's like, listen, Jesus, you can worry about the people, or you can just sit down and relax. And then Moses puts his hand up, it's like, dude, you'd already died once. I'm pretty sure we can amend the Constitution and say it's all future stuff, too. Who knows? Maybe it's video games. I do like this, though. I still think this is fucking stupid. I think, though, it has to do with how this works. So, in most computer languages, whenever you deal with one of those booleans, you do one of these. You throw one of those bad boys down. That means you want the opposite. And you can use it to make chapter plate, and you just put a little exclamation point, and ba-bam! You get a positive boolean instead of this stupid negative crap. Ugh. Like, I understand that it might be a limitation of the engine, fine, but... Then call it chapter 2 yet to be played or something like that. Like, make it a positive, but not... Then you make it a double negative, and that's stupid. That's dumb. This, though, this is not even persistent lazy number. This is just you being an asshole. Because you're like, I did something, I guess. These videos are not going to be long when the day is not ripe for it, and when I don't feel good. I've been eating less lately, like significantly less than usual, and I feel kind of good about myself. Maybe I'll lose some weight. I'll fit in some better pants. Maybe my condition will go up. That's just something a Dutch thing to say, isn't it? Ah, fuck, I forgot to turn music back on. This is a bad run-on sentence. This sentence starts off with, I decided I had done enough for today and went to my barber to relax for a few hours. Until the morning sun hung low and I decided to report... Listen, when you have a major jump in time, at least include a comma? Because at this point, you're just making it very hard. I like how you're making a lot of decisions. You know what really bothers me, though? Every single character death is completely irrelevant, except Bryce, to the main plot. Remy dying, whatever. That's probably going to be Emero's problem. Adine dying, she's just a blue-collar worker. No one gives a shit. Lorem dying, nobody knows him. He doesn't have any friends. Anna dying, she's already under investigation. And she is murdered instead of dying. Bryce, however, dies in an explosion on the job, which makes the situation very much escalated. It also means that Reza is now a serial killer and a cop killer, regardless of that we'll get to that soon enough, don't worry. This I love. I love that it mentions nostalgia, because, again, Earth's kind of boned. So here's the thing that always bothered me about this game a little bit. This game features you talking about Earth, and it features a lot of moments in which there could be an unreliable narrator. Reza could be talking out of his ass. You could be talking out of your ass regarding humanity's situation. Izumi could be lying about how time travel works. And all those moments could have led to a slightly more interesting story, but none of them are used. I really feel that Izumi should have been a less reliable narrator. Like, she doesn't know, but she's so sure of herself, and it makes her somewhat intolerable. It's like, come on, Izumi, stop acting like God. Even God doesn't act like that. Even God was like, yeah, sure, whatever, devil, you go do whatever you want. Even he admitted that he could make mistakes. And if the Abrahamic God, the pantheon of perfection, is willing to do something shitty, then why can't you, Izumi? Why can't you be a human being? What is Izumi's flaw? Don't forget, her point is to save the Dragon World, which she does. And only in one ending does she say, please don't go back. You shouldn't do that. For the most part, she's not really trying to stop you. Saving the Dragon World is really as simple as stopping Reza from coming in and breaking the portal, but she doesn't do that for some reason. Unless she does, and all those timelines just stop. Ooh, that's a spooky thing to consider. Because it is sort of implied that there are multiple timelines running parallel, or to some extent, or something. I've also noticed, tiny detail, forgot to put on loop. I like how it shows you that. How about we do the entire scene and we get Ophinia out of the way? Man, I was kind of disappointed when I saw Ophinia. I was like, that was it? Like, that was it? Really? But then I realized there was a lot of cameos that get much less attention. And she's probably the best cameo out there, too. To some extent, some people are like, yeah, Ophinia seems to have more interesting things. Because on face value, Lorem is good. Then he immediately drops off. Like, at the beginning, he's like, ooh, he's an important reporter. I'm going to deal with the news. No, he's a video game developer. Yay! Fuck him. Like, Ophinia could have been interesting because she would have talked about anything. She would have been great for the character who just blurts out random crap. Because she doesn't give a shit about it. She's just talking about whatever she thinks is interesting at that exact specific moment. So it would have been like, you know, religion's probably going to be fucking fucked up because you're here. Because they'll be like, no. And then it's going to split up and they're going to have a fight. They're going to be like, ooh. And then you start asking, she's like, what about this? What about the potential of human and their impact on the ecology? Are you going to be an invasive species? Can intelligent life be an invasive species? And you'd be confronted with a lot of questions. And it would make sense because she's fucking insane. Which is half the point. Is that she's fun and exciting. Useful and practical, but kind of intolerable when you try to be serious and it's not on her watch. What a character flaw. Not one too often explored. Like, usually when it is, it's someone who's also an idiot instead of someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about. And when they do, they're usually arrogant. Ophinia isn't arrogant about it. She's just having fun. Living life one smile at a time. Which explains exactly why her character works out the way it does. Yeah, but I do feel that Lorem, he gets a good setup. He gets such a good setup. Such a promising one. Of, like, you meet a reporter or something. I feel that so many missed opportunities. So many. And that's all I'm going to say because that's all there is to say. Maybe I'll change my mind as I do the other ones. But I need to get this done, for frick's sake. I said I would do one. What is a prescription? Forsyth. Oh yeah, because if you saved her, you know her name, and otherwise you don't. I like how the supermarket hands out pills like this. It's such a weird thing. I like the implication that her mother is basically fucked the fuck up, is probably dead, and doesn't want to go because she's a wild dragon. It makes for such a terrible, terrible... Oh, no, that's in the scene, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell me that's in the scene. Oh, please don't tell me that's in the scene. Oh, thank God that's in a later one. Oh, thank God that's in a later one. Why did they... Oh. Don't know why they shifted that around. That's an odd thing to do. I like how Vera just says boop, 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 boop. I also feel that I kind of another thing that really bothers me about the RP channel is, A, it's not very Ophinia to marry, and B, it kind of undercuts Zhong's whole angle. Like, yeah, it's kind of cute, but I feel there should have been more development, like, in the RP channel itself for it to work out. Ophinia feels like a very dead character now that she's married. A lot of her doesn't work when she's tied down to someone. Like, it works with Maybe, because Maybe is enabling her, and it's like, yeah, as long as she doesn't kill herself, it's all fine and dandy. But Zhong is a traditionalist, and it makes for very bad writing. It makes for fucking Dharma and Greg writing, only Dharma's trying to hold it back. And it doesn't work. Because it undercuts the character. Fun fact, they actually fixed this. This was a bug, and they fixed it. Isn't that just peachy keen? Oh my god, I need to do a new RenP rip. There's not much to say here. It really is straightforward. The one thing that irks me about this song meeting, though, and I do want to mention this, is why does he mention it like this? It feels so awkward. Oh, so awkward. What's kind of weird is that his name is now available. Oh, it's if you play Zhong that you learn his name. Oh, because you don't know him yet, so it has to enable a different variable. So that it just says meet up with Zhong instead of meet up with the store clerk or something like that. Meet up with the barman. The emphasis on awful. Why did that cause trouble for him? Like, what is it different from any other day that Bryce fucks up? So this actually translates really well. It basically says it's terribly nice of you. Terrible, with the emphasis on terrible. God, my arm. It's already acting up, but I do want to finish this. Oh god, this is a lot more than I thought I did. I'm gonna cut it short. I really can't do this today. It's too hot and my hand is acting up too much already. I like this one. It kind of ties it. It's like I assume he didn't take it very well and that he's very angry with me. So it's sort of like an intersplice conversation. Works. Works for the sentence it is. You know, I've never really taken a good look at this one. Man, I really like these music loops. They're great. Where do I go? RPA2 Master. Because here, I think the RPA2 is actually in the fucking file too. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Where are we going? We're not going here, actually. We are going... Fuck. There we go. Just need to take care of some things before I did this fucking crap. Okay, what am I looking for? Zhong X, which, by the way, never got out for some reason. Don't know what always broke it. Insert persistent skip here. So, what I want to know is, does it actually mention that? You look kind of cute in it. Why does it feel constricting? I can't imagine it being that constricting, considering it's really just a line cloth. Wait, what? I like this fucking setup. What the hell? He has his trusty mouth. Wow, Zhong is really forgiving of Bryce's bullshit. It also really doesn't mention anything about you and Bryce being on the bad foot. Who the fuck is Xu? Oh, that's his dad. This is the dad scene. And here's a bunch of music listening. Okay. So there was like a bunch of timers tied into it originally, but that didn't work out or something like that. I've never actually looked at these. Man, Zhong is a really complicated character. He gets a lot of shit. Yeah, Zhong doesn't seem to feature Bryce. Yeah, again, it seems like Zhong would have had some sort of expanded role since there's an MP for it. I don't know, this seems pretty standard. Like this, I guess this sort of makes it less of a thing with... actually, I do think that Sebastian A has more of these for one. Still. To me, it says things. It says things. Potential, possibility. Those things do something. They mean something. They show up somewhere. God damn, I hate this. I hate how Zhong is so involved. Oh. Oh, I know when that shit's probably gonna crop up in it. It's gonna crop up with the fucking... Like I said, I like to mix these up a bit. To make them a little bit different so that people that do replay playthroughs are like, ooh. See this? Oh. But that couldn't have updated. Unless he's a time wizard. I like how Chromatic Scales mentioned that most characters have a make-up moment where you can sort of apologize and go back into the date. Oh my god, I just remembered, the fucking Bryce Key thing is going to be a disaster. Because it's just a giant mess of text and options and ugh. fuck! I'm exhausted. Oh, the weather's so hot. I hate all this heat. I hate it. It's not as bad as my old room, that much is certain, but fuck! I don't know if this works. This feels a bit clumsy. I'm gonna need to. Oh, God. Ugh. Really hard to translate. Oh, so I say you haven't even tried a tiny percent. I don't really say fraction like that. You know, I can see how Sebastian's storyline goes with him sort of being like outsider to outsider and all that. The way I see Zhong's thing going is it's really more like he would have been the replacement for the friendly relationship, you know? Like he would have had a couple of... Like, I say that, but I actually think that they would have replaced the backer characters more than anything else. Because the backer characters sort of fill empty slots. I feel that he would have come back and he would have been like... Maybe he thought about the situation or something like that. And he's like, if we can get the chance, maybe we can try it. I don't know. I really feel there could be more. I really would have liked if there were more minor storylines that sort of wove in back. Like, I understand that to some extent that's a lot of pressure to put in, but just some side stories of characters who just sort of lean in. You know, like you get another meeting with Zhong later down the line, and he had some time to think about it and everything you did, and he's like, wow, ooh, ah. Maybe develop a friendship. I know that he shows up with Bryce, though, so that kind of ruins it, but you know what I mean. You know, Sebastian, maybe. Especially since Sebastian only dies in the last chapter, you get a lot of moments to build up. Like, maybe after Bryce dies, like, you get Sebastian as a replacement date. And Sebastian's like, I feel terrible about the situation. Like, sure, I'm temporarily in charge, but the situation's still really bad, and I feel really bad about myself. And then you can talk about how you lost a lot of people, because I think that's after Bryce and all know about the situation at home in Earth. So you can be like, I lost a lot of people too, and then you're all like, oh, no. And you have the situation of emotional, just emotions all over the walls. It's great. God, so many! I thought it was called a waiter, and I was a bartender. Kind of weird how with the other one he's a lot more about getting drunk. I don't get why Zhong invites you. Like, he knows you. He clearly has been listening to the rumors. I don't know. Still, he calls you by your first name. Considering Zhong is... Like, it's implied that Zhong is like Azumi, so she would... Why would he use your first name like this? Why would it be so cordial or so friendly? Also, by this point, your character is probably known more as an investigator than an ambassador, considering the situation. I'm gonna stop it here. Like, this is a lot of repeats, and it's emotionally draining me, and I just want to see you guys next time. 30 minutes, at least I got something done. I got like 300 lines. Yeah! Sorry.